Bonjour mes amis, buongiorno miei amici, guten Tag meine liebe Freunde. I am back on my channel here at Val Eurosport. Thank you for joining me once again. This time I have a specialty car that only shows up once in, I want to say, years. I don't remember last time I had this particular car with so little miles. Without further ado, check it out. In case you didn't recognize this car, this is a 2007 Jaguar Super 8 with only 54,000 miles. This is a rare car. I don't remember last time I had a Super 8 with 50,000 miles. So let me just go over the basics for those of you who are new to the Jaguar sedan lineup. The entry-level Jaguar sedan for this body style, which ranged from 04 to 09. I believe this is called the X300, and then they got a facelift in 08 and 09. They call it X301. They started with the XJ8, which was basically a non-supercharged, normally aspirated, short wheelbase Jaguar XJ. No frills, basic Jaguar transportation. If you wanted to spend a little more money and stand out from the crowd, you could get the XJ8L, which was long wheelbase XJ8. Basically a longer wheelbase basic sedan. Then, if you wanted to be in a sporty mood, you wanted to race other cars on the road, such as Corvette and Ferraris. Just kidding, couldn't race a Ferrari with this car, unless it was a really old one. You would get the XJR with 400 horsepower supercharged V8 engine, 4.2 liters. That was a short wheelbase, just geared towards sport, no frills. You could have gotten TVs and shades in the back if you wanted to spend some extra money. And going away from there, you had, if you wanted to have luxury, you would have chosen the Vanden Plas, which is the long wheelbase XJ, with some nice features like business trays in the back, and maybe TVs and shades in the rear doors. Although this was a non-supercharged engine. Finally, if you wanted to have it all, sport and luxury, you would have opted for the Super 8, which is this car right here. I call it Super 8. All Jaguar aficionados call it Super 8. They call it Super V8, but if you call it Super 8, everybody knows what it is. So the Super V8 combines the long wheelbase Vanden Plas with the supercharged 400 horsepower engine, and everything is standard. You don't have to spend any extra money to get anything else. So as part of this package, you would get the adaptive cruise control, which is this button right here. You notice the range right here. And so you got the adaptive cruise control. You have all seats heated front and rear. 4-zone climate control. This is how you know it's got the 4-zone climate control. Notice this is a special cup holder that is modeled for the 4-zone climate control. It allows ducts to go through to the back rear compartment. This is the best place to be in this car, the back seat. Most of these cars were used as chauffeured cars. Owner would be in the back, and the hired driver would drive this car. Notice the shades in privacy shades in the rear doors. rear power seats with memory settings. Check it out. Rear power seats. Lamb's wool floor mats. Look how heavy this thing is. Back to the 70s, guys. TVs in a headrest from the factory. Business trays. If you wanted to have your Grey Poupon mustard sandwich. 4-zone climate control. You can set temperatures for each passenger. So you have every passenger in this car can set their own temperature. This is the launch system control where you can launch rockets to go into the direction of whatever neighbors bother you. Privacy shade in the rear. And notice you have so much legroom. Check out all the legroom you have here. Rear seats. I can't think of any Mercedes or BMW to come up with all these factory options standard. Beautiful car. Let me show you the trunk here, how roomy it is. Excuse the mess here. Here you have the 6 CD changer, a DVD player, and a navigation player for your DVD for your navigation guidance. And here you have, let's see, spare tire, donut spare tire with tools, brand new battery as of September 2022. And let's look at the engine here as well. Look at that engine here, 400 horsepower, supercharged engine. Might as well start this engine so you guys can hear it. Notice all the lights are on and then they go off. Okay. Camera is pointing elsewhere here. 400 horsepower, supercharged engine. Anybody want to hear the exhaust, the way the exhaust sounds? It's subdued, nothing like a Maserati. In fact, I made a comparison between a Maserati Quattroporta and a Jaguar Super V8. So check out my other videos. Well, since we spent all this time talking about the car, why not take it for a quick spin? This is the best part of the experience, right? So I started up the car. There it is. And I'm on the engine. Notice this is a Vanden Plas with supercharged Vanden Plas basically. So that means it's geared towards more towards luxury and then sports. So it will not have the firm ride of an XJR. You get the power of the XJR, the same engine, the same powertrain, but it's you have a softer suspension. It's geared towards luxury, like I said. Very smooth switching gears. even notice that you were going through the gears here. Very comfy, subdued ride. It reminds me of a Cadillac ride, but with more class. Awesome brakes, Brembo brakes all the way around. Lots of wood. This is my favorite part. It's got so much dark walnut wood inside. It's a very classy piece of work. The newer Jags XJs that came out in 2010, I am ashamed to say I never had a single one of them. I'm not big on the styling. I still haven't gotten used to it. They might have more horsepower and all, but the engines have not been, I don't think they were really tested before they put them out. I hear issues with a 5-liter engine. I don't know what the deal is, but these, I don't know why they improved these cars. There's nothing to improve on this generation sedan. Very reliable car. I've never had any significant issues with them other than maintenance. In fact, I have a customer who... So I was saying I have a customer who bought a 2004 Jaguar XJ basic entry-level sedan. No frills on it. And he put on 278,000 miles on the car. He is sick of driving it, but he decided he is not going to replace it unless he has a reason for it. So as much as he wants to drive something nicer, to switch it up a little bit, he can't let go of this older Jag that refuses to die. So that gives you an idea of how reliable these cars are. So that's about all I had to say about these Jags. Thank you for joining us again. I hope you enjoyed my boring presentation of my Jag here. And please come back again. Thank you. Bye.